Hello and welcome. My name is Alan, and today we're doing something we haven't done in a while, song breakdowns. We are doing a song today called Indian Reservation, the Lament of the Cherokee people. Um, this song is an older one. It was first written and recorded in 1959 by John D. Loudermilk, who himself is not Cherokee. Um, but the song itself is from the view of a Cherokee. Though Loudermilk grew up in North Carolina, which, again, you come from this area of the nation, it's not unusual to have seen or met natives. So, again, it's probably coming from that feel. But, yeah, Loudermilk himself was not native. The actual song has been recorded by a number of people. The first major one was by Marvin Rainwater, who was not a full native, though he claimed he was a quarter Cherokee. That was in 1959, the first release of the song. It would later be released by Don Fardin um, in 1968. And Fardin, I think they said, was from England. Yeah, English pop singer. But the biggest success, by and far, and what the song's usually known for the most, is its release in 1971 by the band Paul Revere and the Raiders, or sometimes just the Raiders. It topped the Hot 100 charts on July the 24th of 1971. So it got quite popular. There has also been a number of others who have recorded the song in other ways. A country band called Billy Thundercloud and the Chieftones recorded the song in 1976, which apparently they were native. They weren't Cherokee, but they were of native tribes, mostly from further north in Canada. Um, a disco version released by a German band, Orlando Riva Sound, in 1979. Um, an English punk band, 999, released a version in 1981. And then another tribe of native musicians, an electronic music group, the Hallucination, also has sampled the song on several occasions. And they're like Billy Thundercloud and the Chieftones. While they are First Nations, Native Americans, they're not necessarily Cherokee. They're just further up north in what is modern day Canada. So those are the people who have kind of released the song. The song itself is a bit of history on the actual Cherokee nation. who was considered one of the five civilized tribes by settlers. Uh, Cherokee, I think Choctaw, Seminole. Who were the other two? Well, it may have been Shawnee or Pawnee. I can't remember. But anyway, these tribes were all gathered and force marched onto reservations in modern day Oklahoma, which is where two of the huge groups of Cherokee, uh, federally recognized Cherokee bands actually live. The Cherokee Nation and the shoot, what was the name of the other ones? The Cherokee Nation, which is in Oklahoma, the Kituwa United Kituwa Band of Cherokee Indians, also in Oklahoma, and then the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians, which is in North Carolina. So there are now three recognized bands or tribes of the Cherokee. But this kind of focuses on the aftermath of what happened to the Cherokees. There is a lot of misrepresentation in the song and in some of the different views or different um, releases of it by different people. Um, like, for example, the Farden version has them living in teepees, but of course they never lived in teepees. Teepees were something owned by Plains Indians. So yeah. Uh let's see. What else do we have as far as stereotypes and misconceptions? Yeah, that's the kind of words I was looking for, stereotypes. But yeah, the song's kind of mixed. There's a lot wrong with it, but there are even a lot of people who claim to be of Cherokee heritage who say they have no problems with the song. So it's kind of a mixed bag. But anyway, let's get down to reading this song and kind of breaking it down. The song starts off, they took the whole Cherokee Nation, put us on this reservation. So again, the Trail of Tears march. Took away our ways of life, the tomahawk and the bow and knife, took away our native tongue, and taught their English to our young. And all the beads we made by hand are nowadays made in Japan. So, let's break this down a little more. Focuses on the march of the Trail of Tears. They take the whole nation, moved them onto the reservation in modern day Oklahoma. Took away their ways of life, tomahawk, the bow, and the knife, which said basically, yeah, you don't need that. Took away the native tongue and taught English to their to our young. Now remember, I think the Cherokee spoke, what was it, Salagi or Salagi? I can't, which is the Romanized form of the word Salagi. Yeah. Um, but saying basically, no, you don't need to speak that, and basically teach the younger Cherokees English instead. And of course, the whole idea of the making beads. They made trinkets and sold them. Well, they're not even being made by natives now and made in Japan. But yeah, the whole idea of the extermination of culture and language was not new in the way native people were taught. The taking away of the native tongue and teaching English, that was more common than you think. We go into a chorus. Cherokee people, Cherokee tribe, so proud to live, so proud to die. The pride in who they are. It goes into the next verse. They took the whole Indian nation, locked us on this reservation. Though I wear a shirt and tie, I'm still part red man deep inside. So, again, we're talking about the Trail of Tears, the forced march of the Cherokee from what was their homeland. Uh, he talks about him wearing a shirt and tie, but that's not really who he is. He still feels his Indian heritage. And again, this is where we see part of the issues with this song. Part red man deep inside. Some people can consider it offensive, but yeah, it's all dependent on how you think about it. We get back to the chorus again. Cherokee people, Cherokee tribe, so proud to live, so proud to die. And then the final verse, but maybe someday when they learn The Cherokee Nation will return. And then it repeats 4 more times. Will return. Will return. So, it plays up a lot on the sound of, you know, natives and the drums and everything, which it's a very catchy song. And if you are a Cherokee and enjoy it, I can understand why. It's an attempt to have pride in who you are as a person and your people. Though if you're also offended by it, I can understand why. Like I said, it's a very mixed bag song. So, but yeah, I'll go ahead and post links in the description below the video. Um, Trying to think. But yeah, as always, educate thyself, think, read, study, learn. Someone tries to tell you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, later.